beauty care products people are using, new food items, new like craft ideas, anything people like to share. I always get inspired by it. So I thought I'd share some of my fall favorites with you. And of course, to start, we will begin with a candle. This is the Vanilla Pumpkin Candle from Target. It is the Threshold brand. It is a soy blend candle, and I already bought one and burned it all the way down. And of course, I saved the container because half of the reason I love this candle is because of the vessel. So once I'm done burning it, I just put it in my freezer, and then you're able to cut out the leftover wax really easily, wash it, and I like to refill them with candles again, but you can still use them as like other type of containers for whatever you need. A little plant pot maybe, or just like a catch-all or a decorative bowl, something like that. But I love this candle so much I bought it again. It is a really light scent of like sweet pumpkin vanilla, but when it's burning, it fills my whole house. It smells amazing. So I found that it was worth buying a second time. And we can go ahead and light this together right now. I am going to trim the wicks a little bit first, because you should always trim the wick before you light any candle. I'm not great about doing that, but I always do it the first time. And then I also bought a new box of matches. I don't know if they're necessarily a fall favorite, but I got suckered in by the cute packaging. This is also from Target. They're just orange safety matches. But I love the ones that my friend bought me this summer because they light super fast. So this is the box of matches. It's kind of retro looking, isn't it? This fall plaid. If you would have told me a year ago that I was going to become a connoisseur of matches, I never would have believed you. But look how easy that strikes and lights. I love that. Okay, so let's see here. I'll move my plant for now. I have a lot of fall favorites scattered all over my desk, so I'm running out of space here. Where am I going to put this plant? I'll put it over here. Okay, so we can just enjoy that glow in the background while we chat. And I guess what I'll show you next is an essential oil. This is the Harvest Spice Essential Oil by P&J. I did order this on Amazon, but I'm going to be using this when I refill all of my candle vessels this fall. I made a video last spring probably about how I make my own candles, and I do use essential oils to fragrance them. I've tried making essential oil mixes for like a fall scent, and I just never hit it quite right. So this time I just looked up a blend online, and it's the perfect scent for me, at least. It's a little bit sweet, has a little bit of a cinnamon smell. I think it's great, so I'm excited to use this. I'll probably use this in all of my candles that I make, and I will probably make maybe 5 or so, and that'll get me through the fall. I especially like making candles in some of the bigger vessels, similar to that one, but even bigger, because they're kind of pricey to purchase, and I think the vessels are so beautiful, so I try to reuse them as many times as I can. And this was a nice big bottle. This is 100 milliliters, and I think I got it on Amazon for maybe $18. should be able to make a lot of candles using this. Okay, so I think those are my only fragrance items. Let me think here. Yes, those are my only fragrance items. Let's see here. Next, I'll show you some food items, I think. So I have 2 food items. One is this pumpkin spice tea by Yogi. And I love this tea because sometimes flavored teas, like I believe Yogi makes a lemon one, a lemon loaf or something, they're too sweet for me. I don't want my tea to be sweet. I want to just taste the flavors of the tea. And I feel like with this pumpkin spice, you really do. It's also not overly cinnamony or too spicy. It's a pretty mild tea. I'm sure you could probably use multiple bags and make it stronger, but I think it is just like the perfect flavor for fall when I want like a gentle cup of tea with those fall flavors. Let's see here. This says pumpkin spice eases tension and promotes relaxation. Yoga to bring peace of mind. Sitting cross-legged, rest your right hand on your right knee. Block your left nostril with your thumb. Breathe slowly and deeply through your right nostril only. Eyes closed. Focus on your breath for 3 minutes. Sit up straight. Take a few deep breaths and relax. That's a nice little ritual here, a little practice that they guide you through. And then the Yogi principles. We blend with intention. Our flavorful teas are created to support body and mind. We believe in synergistic benefits of herbs, combining ingredients to enhance their wellness-supporting potential. We blend the best of what nature has to offer, using the finest spices and botanicals from around the globe. And let's see, this tea has a blend of herbs, or organic chamomile flower, organic cinnamon bark, organic ginger root, organic roasted chicory root, organic cardamom pod, organic nutmeg kernel, organic clove bud, organic passion fruit plant extract, organic pumpkin, and organic monk fruit extract. So it sounds like monk fruit extract is a sweetener. However, I don't find this particularly sweet, perhaps because it's not like a stevia, which sometimes teas will use, and I think I only like the littlest bit of sweetness when I use products like stevia or monk fruit, so this one to me is really good. It says this delicious tea combines traditional holiday spices and sweet pumpkin pieces, chamomile and passion flower, herbs traditionally used in Ayurveda, help soothe and calm. Sit back, sip a cup, and enjoy the wonder of the holiday. This is a caffeine-free tea, and it says, get the most out of every cup. Bring water to a boil and steep for 7 minutes. For a stronger tea, use 2 tea bags. So this is the tea that I have been enjoying so far this early fall season. And then the other food item I have to share with you is my favorite pumpkin spice bread mix. I have tried making pumpkin bread from scratch and I enjoy the taste, but my kids don't love it as much as the box kind. So I tend to just buy pumpkin spice course, we add chocolate chips to our pumpkin bread. This also comes with a nut packet that you can add, but I don't use that. I believe it's pecans. And this is a 3-pack. I buy this at Costco or BJ's, one of those big stores. But you can buy the individual boxes at any store. You can use it to make breads, pancakes, and cookies. I've also done like the 3-ingredient cookies with this mix, and they're pretty good as well. And for this, all you need is 2/3 a cup of water, half a cup of vegetable oil, 2 eggs, and 1 baking mix pouch. You could reduce the oil and use applesauce instead, which would make it really light and fluffy. And I don't even think you would notice the substitution there. Sometimes when you do the substitution with brownies, they become more cake-like rather than brownie-like. But with this, these breads are so light and fluffy anyway that you could pretty easily swap at least 1/4 cup of the oil and do 1/4 cup of applesauce, and I bet it would still be really moist and delicious. Sorry if you hate the word moist. But this mix is really good. I highly recommend it. Okay, and then I have just a few little like beauty care products type things. This isn't really fall specific, but I recently saw someone, I think it's Secret ASMR, she shared some of her recent favorites, and this Dove hair mask. I got the Intensive Repair 10-in-1 Serum Mask. I think that she got the 10-in-1 Serum Mask that wasn't intensive, it was just regular, but this is all they had at Target when I was there, so this is what I got. And it is so nice. It leaves your hair feeling so soft. I love it so much. I recently got a haircut. I don't know if you noticed, but I got quite a bit cut off, which was really nice because the ends were super dead. But this has, let's see, it is a 10-in-1 Intensive Repair Serum Mask. Stops 98% of visible damage in 1 minute. Okay, it has 10 transformative benefits in 1 minute. It repairs hair at the molecular level, protects from future damage, has less visible breakage, restores strength, reduces split ends, long-lasting smoothness, boosts shine, seals hair cuticles, touchably soft and easy styling. It says, after using Dove Intensive Repair shampoo and conditioner, apply generously into damp, clean hair from mid-length to ends and massage upwards. Let the rich formula work for 1 minute and then rinse. Use once a week or more if your hair needs extra nourishment. So this is a very inexpensive hair mask as far as hair masks go, and I think it is amazing. I love it. Most of my hair products I do buy from the hair salon because I'm a sucker and they talk me into it. But this is a good, quick, easy drugstore hair product that I think works really well. Let me know if you end up trying this. The other product I have is this NYX Professional Makeup Matte Lip Liner. It's the Suede Lip Liner in Whipped Caviar. And I actually bought this because, come on girl, my daughter bought it. She had used a whole one and then wanted a second one. So when I was ordering it for her, I was like, well, if it's that good, I want to try it too. So let's go ahead and give it a whirl together. This particular color is nice for my lips, so I just like overline a little bit. I can't even really tell because I'm using my phone. And then I kind of color it in. And then I always go over with a lip gloss, but I think it's a really pretty color. This is the Merit Lip Oil. is an online glasses company, and they reached out and asked to send me something, and so I picked a pair of blue light blocking glasses because I have noticed now that I've been using my phone and computer a little bit more for YouTube-y stuff, I've been getting, I had my first, I think, a migraine aura, an ocular migraine the other day, so that was fun, something different. So I am trying to be better about using blue light blocking glasses when I am on my screen, and also just being a little more cognizant of my screen time. So I got to pick out any of the lenses I wanted, and I chose this really cute and fun pair. I decided not to be boring. I got a fun design. Look how cute these are. Let me see if I can block myself. Look how fun that design is. I like that they were colorful and kind of pretty. So these are blue light blockers, and I use them when I'm using my phone or my computer. They have a ton of different shapes. They have you can try them on, so you can pick your lens, and then it'll take a picture of your face and try the different lenses on with your face, and then you can change the color of the lenses. So it was a really easy process to pick one out, and they actually gave me a discount code. So if you're interested in buying a pair of lenses, you can get 40% off with the code CALM40, CALM40, 40% off. So I've been trying to be a little bit more careful with my eye care. I did go to the eye doctors, I think maybe a year ago. No, I went in the beginning of this year in January. I did all of my medical appointments, and I hadn't been to the eye doctor in a long time. And I was convinced that I had some type of that I needed glasses, because specifically driving at night has become strenuous for me. So I went, and she said that I pretty much have perfect vision. There was a slight prescription, but she was like, how often are you gonna wear them if you may not notice the difference? And I was like, probably never. So I didn't end up filling the prescription. I have it in case I feel like I need it, but so far I'm going to just try the blue light blockers. I do have glasses that I wear occasionally to magnify things for me, and that's mostly when my eyes feel a little tired. I think I need that more when my eyes are tired, because again, she said that I don't really need much of a prescription, so who knows. But anyway, got some fun blue light blockers from Firmu, which I'm excited about. And then I also found a new tried and true top. I don't know if you're anything like me, but I often will find I always have basics. My basics are a tank top, a ribbed tank top. I'm wearing one right now. This is the one that I shared in my summer fashion haul. Okay, I had to fix my hair a little bit. I'm not loving what these girls are doing today, but it's fine. I'm still getting used to the shorter hair. So anyway, I have a tendency to find a shirt that I like and buy it in every color. Same thing with cardigans. I tend to wear a tank top or a long sleeve shirt with a layer over it, whether it's a button down or cardigan, something like that. But I just found these tanks. They're kind of a t-shirt tank top combo. This is from Target, and it is the Universal Thread brand, but I love that it's a scoop neck. I don't love a high neck on myself. It feels really constricting, so I prefer a V-neck is my preferred neck shape actually, but V-neck or scoop neck. I think they actually call this square neck online. But it has this little cap sleeve too, so it's nice. You can wear a regular bra with it if you want. It is a slim fit, but this is a small and it fits me really well. There's plenty of stretch and breathing room. But it comes in this green color, it comes in a brown, and it comes in a cream. And I bought it in the brown first because I always buy brown when I see a brown shirt. And I loved it. I love the way it fits. I love the way it feels. It's soft. It's comfortable. It's cheap. It's, let's see, full price is $12, but of course it's Target, so it's always on sale. So I bought it in all 3 colors. I wish they made it in a black. Maybe they will. It's also the right length, I think. A lot of tanks, especially rib tanks, can be a little bit too long. I bought some tanks from Aerie this past spring, and I wore them a lot this summer, but they were a little long. I have to fold them under. This is like the perfect length. It's me right at where my like pants are. But this is a perfect shirt to wear on its own or as a layering piece underneath sweaters, sweatshirts, button downs, whatever it is that you prefer to wear. So, and this is let's see, I don't know, it's just called a green shirt. I think if you look up like square neck, I think it was like square neck, slim fit, ribbed tank, women's top, maybe it's not tank, I don't know. It should pop up on Target's website there. Okay, so let's see here. I've shown you my candle and my essential oil, my tea and the bread, a couple beauty care products and my glasses. The only thing I have left is my coloring book. I got a new coloring book for fall. This is the Autumn Charm coloring book. I think coloring is just like the best cozy way to unwind. I love to color. My kids love to color. Even my like 12-year-old son loves to color. Like if he doesn't like love to color, but like if there's a coloring book out and there's some markers, he'll sit down and color. I think people just gravitate to it, and it really is just a nice way to unwind. This coloring book is a little bit more detailed than some of the other ones that I enjoy coloring with. Let's see if this page is done. So, this one you may take if you have a little bit more time to work on it, or if you want to use a page over several days when you have a little bit of time here and there. This would be a good book for that. You don't need to buy a coloring book. I think this is relatively inexpensive, maybe like $5 on Amazon, but you can just look up like free printable coloring page or free fall or autumn coloring page online, and like a ton will show up and you can just print the coloring pages. But this one is by Creative Haven. And it says, this beautiful collection of autumn scenes brings this picturesque time of year to life. The cornucopia of images includes carved pumpkins, blooming mums, country farm stands, harvest wreaths, Halloween decorations, falling leaves, and much more. The charming illustrations will add to your enjoyment of this colorful season when the air turns crisp and the scent of apple cider fills the air. So, light yourself a vanilla pumpkin candle, make yourself a cup of pumpkin spice tea, do some coloring with an autumn coloring page, and that's like the perfect little cozy break in your day, or the best way to wind down at the end of the day. So those are a few of my fall favorites. I hope you enjoyed getting a little peek at them. I'd love to hear what some of your fall favorites are, or if you have any suggestions for me as to what I should try. One thing that I was thinking about showing, but I didn't want to over pumpkin you all, is the Chobani pumpkin creamer. That's really good, the pumpkin spice creamer. If you're a pumpkin spice person, if you enjoy that flavor, I've been loving it. I just use a little dash, and I oftentimes will mix it with just like regular half and half, so that it's not like too overpowering or too sweet. It's really just the sweetness that gets me. But I've been really enjoying that as well. So, happy fall, everyone. And until next time.